you ask the AI who it recommends, a selection process runs in 2 seconds that's more merciless than any jury. Hundreds of candidates, 3 seats, no explanation. Today, we're going into the engine room to watch those 2 seconds, step by step. Why the look inside pays off. Nearly every second consumer now gets recommendations from AI systems. Understand how the selection works and you can influence it. Fail to understand it and you're the audience at the auction of your own jobs. Chapter 1. Where the machine's knowledge comes from. Source 1. Training. The AI has read enormous amounts of text, websites, forums, directories, reviews, articles. Everything ever written publicly about your industry can be part of its memory. Source 2. Live search. For concrete questions, modern systems additionally read current pages, which means there are 2 memories, a long, slow one from training and a short, quick one from today's web. You need to exist in both. A detail about Source 2 that almost nobody knows. During live search, the machine reads under time pressure. It skims a few pages in fractions of a second and takes what's immediately graspable. Headlines, first sentences, lists, tables. Bury your answers, and you don't exist in the short-term memory either. Chapter 2. How text becomes a picture. The machine doesn't store company profiles like a database. It condenses patterns. Which name appears in connection with which topic, which place, which qualities. Every mention is a brushstroke on a picture you never get to see directly. 3 things make that picture sharp. Repetition. The same fact appears in many places. Agreement. Those places don't contradict each other. And context. Your name appears together with the topic it should stand for. Sharp pictures get recommended. Blurry ones get skipped. This also answers why the best don't automatically win. The machine cannot taste quality. It can only read what's written about quality. The best craftsman with no traces on the web is, to the machine, identical to no craftsman at all. Test the picture principle on yourself. Ask the AI what it knows about your business, not whether it recommends you, but what it tells. The answer is your mirror. Everything missing or wrong is a brush stroke you never placed, or one somebody else placed for you. Chapter 3. The moment of selection. Your question recommends someone, forces the machine to turn its picture into a short list. And here, something decisive happens. It doesn't choose maximum truth, it chooses maximum certainty. What gets named is what it could defend without hesitation. That's why the names repeat. An analysis of over 350,000 locations shows ChatGPT actively recommends just over 1%. The machine would rather cite the same safe candidate 3 times than an uncertain one once. Certainty beats variety every single time. And why exactly 3 names? Because the answer mimics a conversational pattern. 1 recommendation feels pushy, 10 feel arbitrary, 2 to 4 names is the tone of a knowledgeable friend, and that's precisely the tone the machine imitates. The format of the answer defines the size of your market. Chapter 4. The 5 signals that actually weigh. 1. Third-party mentions, reviews, press, directories, forums. 2. Consistency of all facts across all channels. 3. Readability, structure, text instead of PDFs, open crawler doors. 4. Specificity, concrete numbers, a clear niche, named services. 5. Freshness, visible currency across your profiles. While none of these signals is magic, together they form what the machine treats as trustworthiness. Before the signals sink in, a look at the clock, because this is where most expectations die. The live search's short-term memory reacts to your changes in days to weeks. The training's long-term memory follows in months. Understand both, and you won't panic after a week or fall asleep after one success. And one quirk of the selection moment almost nobody exploits. The machine loves consensus. When your website, a directory, and a review platform tell the same story, these sources don't add up, they multiply. 3 agreeing mid-sized sources beat one big one with contradiction. And the 2 signals everyone overrates. Marketing language? The machine has read billions of superlatives and weights them at 0. And keyword tricks. What worked on the search engines of 2015, the AI reads for what it is, noise without evidence. In case you're wondering why nobody simply tricks the machine, because there's no trick entrance. Every shortcut that ever worked, keyword spam, bought links, click farms, worked against ranking formulas. A language model doesn't rank, it roughly understands. And you don't fool rough understanding with tricks, only with an actually clear picture. Let's summarize the engine room. 2 memories. A picture made of brush strokes, selection by certainty, 5 real signals. The selection process is not a secret, it's a checklist, and every item on it is something you can deliberately work on. The 30-second practice transfer. Turn the 5 signals into questions. Do third parties talk about you? Do your facts agree everywhere? Can a machine read your pages? Are there numbers instead of fluff? Can anyone see you're alive? 5 yeses means you're a safe candidate. Every no is your next project. Remember the machine's remaining and possibly best property. The organic AI recommendation is not for sale. There are no ad slots in it. The machine doesn't sell its answer. That makes it the last big channel where substance counts more than budget. For small businesses, that's not a threat. It's the fairest stage in years. That's why working the 5 signals pays double. Every improvement works against all competitors at once, and it stays. A bought click is gone after the click. A brush stroke placed in the machine's picture keeps working for months. One more comfort for everyone who just realized how much of this they've skipped. The engine room rewards late starters unusually well because so few businesses feed the machine deliberately. Even small, consistent signals stand out. In a room where almost everyone is silent, a clear voice doesn't need volume. In the end, the machine is the most honest critic your business presentation has ever had. It believes no promises, it counts traces. Which traces to place is what the 50 ways in the playlist teach. And whether your current ones are enough, that's what the free visibility check in the description reveals.